EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And off we go from downtown Indy. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
They send Ridley in motion.
Check, huh?
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be stopped at the line. Nose gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Gillen in formation.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Right to the air is Richardson. Forced out wide. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4.
It's again
and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball Going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
2-9 Mitchell. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, set.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Ready.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
On the double.
3rd and 7.
19 right. Ready. 18. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Richardson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up
Blake
4th down.
Gilligan in punt formation.
On 4th down, here's Blake Gilligan to punt. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
Drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Rolling right. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Carlson's kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. So decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Dragon 60. Here we go. 69. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there.
Second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down.
60 Cowboy, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, 79 Broncos.
Richardson. Down the field. He's got one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
What a luxury. Certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
19 Lions. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Now to set up the screen to Mitchell out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Hold the ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come on, come on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Number 11, 12 on the season. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece to score as this one's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
10. Ready, ready.
Now give on the ground. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Got it, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Taken down.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
18, 5 point. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
A second down throw for Richardson. Wide open. Here's the tight end. He's got this one. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Let's go!
Here's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Colts will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Shot 17. Come on, set, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a touchdown.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. On the run to the right. He's got his man, complete to Ioman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
And it's 3rd down.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
It's Richardson on the move. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
After 60. Ready, ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ready, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Down. 60, 19 Lion. Push, and movement. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Left side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. Richardson was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Only a yard. It's
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
Field goal.
This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Colts will take a 24-21 lead.
I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Set.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Titans first down.
He'll stay on the ground. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage.
28, Colts 24. Daniel Carlson.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Ready. 79 Broncos. 65. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Seven Pirates, ready, go.
From the gun, Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing, Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in. Way.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the set. Drill green. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught is Chimere Dike. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Down. Set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, like just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take it back down for a loss.
Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Colts have come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Ready up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On second down, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco, trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. 70, go.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Runs down. That's a loss on the play.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80, Dragon 60, Cub 19, Mustang 19.
Throwing is Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
York's kick is good. And the Colts cutting the deficit down to 1.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
Punt showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Don't shout, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't feel like your birthday. The party in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it. Hang in the middle. So come give me a hug. Give me.
Down, hut.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It is 2nd and 6.
Ready, set, go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out at the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Now Richardson. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example of that.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 24.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and 6.
Nice. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Colts first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Colts. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
33, Titans 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll look to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Intended for
Jake Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And 8 yards to go.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try to run for it. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
On the toss, they'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Come on. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. Throw left side, taken in by Iomanna. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. Ready?
And that is incomplete.
But here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They convert with a gain of 15.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
43 right.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready. Black, 95. Set.
Back to the air one more time. This one intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside. It's 35.
14 yards.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Coogan, 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this ball.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with this target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. And he will score. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will up it to a 2-point lead. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get about 5.
Number 28.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Stop below 8. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. 17 yards to gain there. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Warriors 7. Kevin Pirates 19.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Richardson going to look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And the Titans are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Hooker. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved and just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hooker. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, right?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. He's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, I think they saved a touchdown along the way. And this is what you want. You clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Street! Here we go, set! Cougar 19.
They'll go with Taylor. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now on 2nd and long. Now Richardson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Wilson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 light, 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the set. 18, right here. Come on. Set. Mustang, Night Bronco. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Go.
Throwing is Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Up with very stout hit. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On 2nd down, Richardson moving to his left. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. Down, double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That that is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It's timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Here is first and goal.
Here we go. Scott. Ready.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
18, Rattler, 18.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On for the field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
This kick